Greetings, geeks and geekeronis. It is me. I am back. Let's talk about Black Lightning. This show, damn. So, this episode was kind of weird. I mean, structurally. So, instead of splitting it up into like A plot, B plot, C plot like you normally do for CW shows, or going to typical Black Lightning where it's you can just tell it linear. Here, gonna go through and tell the story of five characters throughout the story, throughout the episode. And start off with the major one, which is of course Black Lightning himself. So, the episode starts with him getting a new power. He can now hover using his lightning through his suit. But something goes wrong and it kind of short-circuits him a little bit. They don't know what's wrong. Lynn's like, this is Black Lightning. It's because he's Black Lightning. Gamby's like, I don't know what it is, but we need to check it out. And Jefferson's like, no, I need to push through. Because he finds out that Tobias's right-hand man, the kind of hipster-looking dude, is alive. And in his mind, he's like, he's alive, which means Whale is alive, which means I need to make that not true anymore. I need to make him unalive. And so he starts getting, like, pissed again, but it messes with his powers. And he pushes through this short circuit stuff, and it eventually makes him pass out, but he still pushes through. So in the end, final fight, he's going up against the hipster dude, and halfway through he starts getting the headaches again. It basically incapacitates him enough for hipster dude, who has no weapons, no anything, even in his hipster clothing, beats the crap out of Black Lightning. Well, not beats the crap out of, but basically Black Lightning's left there on the ground, can barely move, and hipster dude is hobbling away. So it's kind of... And the reason why that is because they find out that the reason why he short-circuited earlier is because there's a problem with the hovering feature, the new hovering feature, but he wanted to push through it even though it could short-circuit and kill him. So, it's bad. And that was Black Lightning's story. It was just basically being blinded by revenge. And then you got the story of... I guess we'll go for Anissa next. Second person. Anissa, her story was pretty cool. Because she starts to go off full Lois Lane to investigate her powers, finds out that her grandpa, who was a reporter, Jefferson's dad was a reporter, and that he was investigating a case where 9 kids supposedly got powers and disappeared. Which, I got a feeling that 2 of those kids are going to be Jefferson and Tobias. But, anywho. So, she starts to investigate And she even goes to a guy who worked for or worked with her grandfather as a reporter. And initially he says that he's not going to tell her anything about it. Then later, when she persists, he's like, damn, you're just like your grandfather. Here's all I got on the information. Take it and leave and never come back. Because they are watching. And she's like, who's they? And he tells her, if you find out, you get killed. So that's not ominous. And if you're a comics fan, you gotta know who it is. Spoiler alert, it's Cobra. Secret organization that Lady Eve is a part of. That is if they stick to the comics. Who knows though. But anywho. So she finds the storage container. But she's like, I can't go there as Anissa. That'll cause too much trouble for me. So she puts on her costume that she wore to Grace's party. The black unitard. That really doesn't work because as she's training, it rips. In a very particular area. I'll just say that. So she goes and she's like, I need something new. So she goes to a sexy lingerie place. And there's a guy there that she tells her name is Monica, and he helps her to find a suit he thinks probably for sexy time. But no, it's for kicking butt. And so she gets this cool little latex blue and gold thing. Which is awesome. Which looked pretty awesome. But similar to early season of Arrow, it's got face paint and not a mask. So that was a little. But she also had a wig. She looked pretty good. Like, I would be happy if they changed the makeup to an actual mask and kept it like that. But we know for a fact that she's going to get an upgrade, probably by Gamby. And so she investigates, finds out some more information, even finds a little vial of something. But that's where her story ends. Next, we jump to her sister, Jennifer, who had an interesting story because Jalil's ex-girlfriend, who's also kind of the rival to Jennifer, starts causing a fight, and her right-hand girl start to beat up Jennifer. But Jennifer, being trained by Black Lightning, similar to Anissa back in episode 1, kicks the crap out of her. All in self-defense. But later, the girls' moms come to their house, all in Mother Bear rage, because apparently she broke her wrist. And the mom's like, you lied about fighting. I don't care that it was self-defense. You still broke her wrist. And you lied about the fight. She's like, I lied by omission. Still lying. And so Jefferson initially acts proud because she took down 2 all by herself. But then later he basically takes up telling her that sometimes the best action is to do nothing at all. Which is ironic because that's a lesson that he needed to learn And he needed to abide this episode, but didn't. And then we're not done. We've got 2 more people. But their stories are kind of fast, so I'll go through them real quick. Gamby. Gamby, in the middle of Jefferson doing the hover training and all, gets a customer in his actual store, and it's Tobias Whale. And our fears are confirmed that they know each other somehow. And he says that Gamby is another secret organization of some kind. Maybe this world's Argus. We don't know. And Gamby says, leave my store. And he's like, tell me who Black Lightning is. Gamby's like, I don't know. It's dangerous to know. It's good on Gamby, but what the hell? How do they know each other? And they basically confirm that Whale has superpowers and that he was injected with serum. Then Whale himself had his own little subplot in this episode where he confronted his daddy, his dickhole daddy, and broke his back and left him for dead. Damn. I'd go into more detail, but I've been talking long enough. Thank you for joining. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you like this face, maybe think about subscribing. Thanks for watching. Black Lightning's taking a week off apparently, but from what I hear, Legends isn't, so if you hear nothing else from me, it'll be when Legends comes back next week. Maybe I'll try to do something later this week or next week, depending on if I can finally get over this cold thing. Also, stay tuned to my second channel, because I am actually going to post something within the upcoming week, hopefully. But anyway, till next time, and beyond.